Aloha! Welcome back to Allison Unzipped. This week we talked about prototyping in our class, and I'm going to go ahead and run through 2 quick prototypes that I built for an app that I'm considering designing. So without further ado, this app is a scoring app for card, dice, dominoes games. So let's go ahead and play. Alright, the first screen we see after we enter, we see this option to select our game. For the purpose of this prototype, I only built the spades walkthrough. So we're going to go ahead and click on spades. Once we do that, it pops up a little confirmation window, and we're going to go ahead and confirm, yes, I want to play spades. Once we've done that, we have the option, or the request, to enter our player names. We're going to go ahead and enter player 1, player 2, player 3, and player 4. And at the bottom of each of these, you'll see that we have our back and next buttons, and right up here you see we have our designation of who is going to be our partner. So player 4 we know is going to be matched with player 2. Alright, once we've got all our names in, we're going to go in and we're going to enter our bids. So player 1 bids this, it's going to pop up another screen just like this. For player 2, 3, and 4, we're going to keep clicking through with next after we've done each of those. And then we're going to go into how many tricks did each player take. This will be after, of course, you've finished the round. So the round will be over and you enter each player's tricks, and once you've entered player 4's tricks, it will go in and it will score it. So here on our score sheet, we can see our names up at the top. We can see each round what we bid and whether we made our bid or not. Down at the bottom, you can see how many bags each individual took, and your back and next. And if it so happens that you have reached the end of the game, we have a winner screen. So that is the basic run through. There are a couple things I don't like about that. Namely, the biggest thing I don't like is that if you want to change something, you have to click back, and you can't just directly go, if you've already, for example, if you're on player 4 and you want to change player 1's name, you can't just change player 1, you have to go back through 3-2, back to 1, and then same thing with the bids, with the tricks, any of that. It's not quite as user-friendly. So the other prototype I built I like a little bit better. Let's go ahead and take a glance at that. So same login screen, same selection of the game, and then confirm, yes, I want to get into that game. So once you get in, your first screen is this, and it says enter your player names. Now here it shows which players are matched up together. And to enter a player name, you click on that player, and it'll pop up, and it'll say player 1, and it'll give you a spot to enter the name. You click enter. And once you've entered that player's name, it will show it on this button. So that will dynamically update. The thing I like about this, I spelled it wrong. I can go right back in, click on player 1 again, and immediately change that one player, or even if I've played 4, I can immediately go back and click on player 1 and change that without having to go back through and change each player or even view through each player again. It's all right here on this one screen. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to proceed to the game. Here, a very similar screen, we're going to enter each player's bid. Same way, you click on a player and it will pop up and it will say, give this bid screen. You click the number. You want to change it, you click on that player again, it'll pop the bid screen back up, and it's going to display each person's bid in this block. Once we've got all 4 bids and we're sure that we want them, we're going to play our round. Once we've finished playing our round, we're going to come back into our app, basically unlock our phone, and go into player 1, enter their score, how many tricks they took. So we're going to enter here, we took 7 tricks. And it'll put that in there. Yes, 7 is a very unreasonable number. I realize that. Just a prototype. So we're gonna, once we've got all 4 scores, all 4 tricks entered, we're gonna go ahead and click to score. Similar scoring screen with the bids, the actual score for each round. Down at the bottom, we click next round. And again, if it so happens that we have hit the end of the game, we'll have a little pop-up that shows Tesla and Edison win. Yay! Tesla's way better than Edison. Just my opinion. So anyway, that aside, those are the 2 prototypes that I developed this week, and hope you guys like it. We'll see you again in a week.